In today's video, I'm going to show you guys how to create a submission with PSA. We've got our 20 cards right here. Let's get started. Welcome back to the channel, guys. We got a new video for 2025. I did a video, I think it was 2023 now. Maybe it was early 2024, but I did a how to make a submission to Beckett and PSA. But I decided that I wanted to make a new one. So what we're going to do is we're going to go through everything that you need to know on how to create a submission to PSA. Now, the first thing that I did, and then probably the first thing that you're going to want to do, is you're going to want to subscribe to the Collectors Club. It's $149 for a yearly fee, and that gets you all of the exclusive pricing. So right here, you're going to see this Collectors Club only little badge. And it's $16.99 a card. Now, if you look over here, if you do the value, this is what you get if you are not a Collectors Club member. You're going to have to pay $24.99 a card. So that is quite the difference. So if you're going to be sending in, I mean, I've got a stack of 20. I've got a box of at least 200 more cards that I'm going to be sending in throughout the year. So if you're going to be sending in a lot of cards, I would highly, highly recommend you subscribe to the Collectors Club yearly membership so that you can go ahead and get this trading card bulk game price of $16.99. So let's get started. And I'm just going to show you what it looks like for a few of the cards. I've got 20 cards here as I showed you in the intro. We're not going to go through all 20. I'll probably go through the first maybe 3 or 4 and show you what it looks like. We'll speed it up and we'll get to the end and we'll show you how the end process looks. So we're going to get started with our $16.99 TCG bulk. We're going to start right here. And I actually might hide my camera so that you guys can see what I'm seeing. So let me go ahead and do that. I'm going to hide my camera so you guys can see what I can see. And let's hide that border. There we go. All right, so now you guys can see exactly what we're looking at. Here's my little mouse right here. So these are my previous submissions. As you can see, I was looking at how to do that earlier. So we're just going to go ahead and delete this one. So let's get started with a brand new submission. So new submission, we've got our trading cards selected, select and continue. We want to do just the grading. We're not worrying about any autographs because we don't have any. And here we go. Trading card game and non-sports bulk, 20 item minimum. We've got our 20 cards in hand. Looks like it's going to be 45 days. I would expect it to be right around that number, maybe a little longer depending on how crazy people are sending cards in. And there's our price, $16.99. Unbelievable. That is a great price. So let's select that one and continue. And here we're going to start searching. So our first card up, and I'm actually going to show you my webcam real quick, or my camera. First card up is going to be this one right here. And I pulled this one myself out of a PokeRev pack that I had bought from him that he had sealed as ship sealed, and it was unweighed. And I decided, you know what, screw it, I'm going to open it up. I broke the tamper-proof evidence seal on it. I opened it up, and sure enough, it was a heavy. And we got a first edition Venomoth from Jungle, if it will come into focus. There it is. Okay, so our first card up is going to be a base set Venomoth first edition. So let's see what we get. So we got a whole lot of cards that are not Venomoth. So we're going to type in 1999 in front of that. And there we go. So we got a 1999 Pokemon. We're looking for Venomoth. So let's get rid of first edition. Just type in, wow, actually it would help if I spelled correctly. Venomoth. There we go. And nothing is showing up for us yet. So let me scroll and see if I can't find it. Let's just type in jungle. There it is. 1999 Pokemon Jungle. It is 29. Is it 29? It's 13. It's interesting. But it is the first edition. So let's go ahead and click on this one, because this is the card we want. Yep, so there's a nice large picture. Oh, no, this is not 29. We have a holo, so this is the non-holo version. So we want to change that. We want to change the 29 to 13. And where is it? Here it is. Holo. There we go. So there we go. That looks much better, guys. So we've got our Venomoth. The 13 is down in the bottom right corner. If you can see that, it is 13 out of 64. So we want to save this one. And it pops it in down here. So there is our first edition Venomoth from Jungle, Hollow number 13. And that's it. It's that simple. So let me pop open my camera again, and I'm going to show you the second card we're looking for is this. I actually bought this from Rusty, TCG Gaming, or TCA Gaming, I'm sorry, TCA Gaming, the Charizard Authority, old name right there. But this is a base set Raichu Hollow that I bought a guaranteed heavy pack from Rusty, and I pulled this beautiful Raichu Hollow. So let's hide the camera again, and let's show you one more time. So let's search for 1999 base set Raichu. If I could type today. Here we go, and it is number 14. It is the Hollow. This is a 1999-2000, which I do not have. So I'm going to change that to this one because I do not have the 1999-2000 designation in the bottom right. This is just a straight up base set non-99-2000 variant. So this is the one we want. Number 14, Hollow, and save. Boom. It's just that easy, guys. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to speed ahead, and I'm going to go ahead and fill out the rest of the 18 cards. I'm going to fill out the sheet in my list here so that we have our 20 minimum card total, and we'll just see what it looks like at the end. So let's just do a little jump skip right now. All right, so we got our cards all put in. We've got all of our 20 cards right here. Search them all up. Some of them don't have pictures, and you're going to see they don't have a picture because I just pulled these. Let me scroll it up a little bit. Where are we? Right here. So this one is a Prismatic Evolutions treasure tracker. So I just pulled that. It's very new. 2025 just came out. So they don't have a picture. But a lot of these you can see they have pictures. So you can scroll over them to make sure you have the correct card, which is what I was doing just before with that Venomoth. I wanted to make sure I had the right one. That was the non-hollow, but we got the hollow put in there. So that is all of our 20 cards. And let's go ahead and proceed to checkout. All right, and we've got our total, estimated total. And we're going to go ahead and do let me hide my camera again. All right, so now that we're checked out, we've got our shipping and our billing. So we want to go ahead and ship on our own. And we have to put in our return address. So let's put in the phone number. We've got our address, insured shipping. And we have to add our payment method. Okay, so we want to ship on our own. So we're going to click ship your own. After service is you can choose to send all of your items to the PSA vault. I will not be doing that. You could also choose to sell all your items on eBay. I have my own personal eBay page, so I'm not going to do that. I want to decide to keep some of them or maybe sell a few, so we'll see. So I'm just going to do ship items back to me. So after we do that, you add your return address in, you add your phone number, and then you add your payment method, and we're going to go ahead and click review order. All right, so here's all of our 20 cards. We got 20 items in. We are going to ship on our own. And then we've got our after service and then our payment method. We're just going to click agree to the terms and conditions so that they can take our kidneys if we don't have the correct payment. And then we'll hit place order. All right. And our submission is complete, just like that. All items must be sent by February 21st. They've emailed me what I need for my shipping labels, but it's also right here, so I can just print the document. Yeah, and I want to show you guys really quickly that it is important to put your cards in a penny sleeve, and then secondly into a semi-rigid holder, which is what I had. And then you're just going to stack them up however you did them in order of the list that you put them in. which is here's the order that I did it in. And then you're going to want to do this with your rubber banding. I choose to do it over here and here. You can do it corner to corner. You're also going to want to put a small piece of cardboard on top and on bottom. And then you just securely put it in a box with some bubble wrap, put your barcode on it, and off you go. That's it, guys. I hope that made sense to you guys. Go ahead and rewatch the video and pick out a certain point that you have a question and drop it in the comments below, and I will be sure to respond to any questions you have. It is a little confusing if you're doing it the first time. PSA does a very good job of walking you through step by step. I know I kind of glossed over at the end, just showing you the pictures of how to actually arrange your cards in a box and get them shipped. If you have questions, I have on my previous video a step-by-step on how to do that. But again, I think PSA does a really good job of showing you how to actually stack your cards in order, and then again, I already said this, but it's very imperative that you guys put these in the penny sleeves and in a semi-rigid holder, which I have a Card Saver one here. You can also use Palms Off Gaming. I'm not sure if you can see that at the top of the holder. You can't really see it, but I use Palms Off Gaming for my semi-rigid holders just because they're a little cheaper, and then you can just save some money on buying those Card Saver ones and then spend that money on sending them into PSA. So I hope that made sense to you guys. Let me know if you have questions. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe on the video because we're going to be doing more videos in 2025 as promised. And as always, guys, don't forget to flex on them before we leave here in the Poke Crib. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you guys on another video very soon.